So, just tell me a little bit about what it takes to put this show together today.
Wicked is a big Broadway musical, and it's been on the road. This tour has been on the road for close to 9 years, or just over 9 years. 15 semis. It's a 2.5-day load-in process. It takes a lot of people. One of the incredible things about theater, I think, in general, is that it's a collaborative process, and it takes every single person to make it happen. So it takes all these incredibly talented people behind us, including close to 70 locals from Minneapolis, to make the show happen. So over the 2.5 days, they'll unload all the trucks, all the trussing will go up. You can see the mats going up. We basically need the 4 walls, the seats, the power, and the steel above our heads, and then, of course, an audience to come see it, but we bring everything else with us.
And did I hear you say that this show is the exact same thing that you'd see on Broadway?
It is. You are getting, I think one of the really great things about the consciousness of the producers is that the attention to detail, and they wanted Broadway's production. You know, you are seeing the same Broadway production. All the companies of Wicked worldwide look the same. They look the same. So you're walking away having seen Joe Mantello's Wicked, you know, across the country. So yeah, you're getting all the bells and whistles. You'll always see Oswald. Little insider tip: there are 2 of those. That's called our proscenium truss, and there are 2 of those because they advanced that. So he went in yesterday. While the proscenium that was playing in Boston with us is now on a truck on its way to sit in Chicago, and it'll load in on the day that we're traveling. So some of the stuff is called show to show, which means that it goes from one show to the next show. However, we have a whole truck of advanced stuff that loads in on Monday, so we can get everything in that 2.5-day process. The local orchestra will start rehearsing in about an hour with our traveling musicians. They'll rehearse for about 8 hours today. Then the company comes in tomorrow. We have a cast meeting. We do a sound check on stage for 1 hour, and then we're in front of an audience tomorrow night. And then we start our 8 show a week, 6-week run here in Minneapolis.
Is that the longest run you've done here?
I don't know the answer to that. I don't know how long the show has been here before, but it is the 4th time for the show. And 6 weeks is a nice chunk of time. Typically we're in cities for about 4, but 6 weeks is a nice chunk of time to be somewhere. For us, we really get a chance to see the community and the town and experience what Minneapolis has to offer. It means, 6 days off, because we get 6 Mondays off. But no, it's great, and I think audiences continue to come back. There's a huge love affair with this show. It speaks to every outsider out there. Whatever your issue is or insecurity is, we've all got our inner green girl, I think. And it's a story of friendship, and it's got an incredible score and a lot of heart. So if people haven't seen it, they should come check it out. And if you're coming back a 2nd or 3rd time, sometimes 13, 14 times, we'd love to have you again. So.
Great. And you mentioned, seeing a little bit of Minneapolis. Is the cast going to get out and about and see some of the city while they're here on those 6 days?
You hear all kinds of things happening, and always something to do. And then it's one of those, I'm not a tourist type of person, so I don't do, everybody's like, oh, you're in this city, did you see that? And I'm like, no. But no, it looks like there's a lot of great restaurants. The downtown area looks really nice. As a boy from St. Louis, it's good to be back in the Midwest. There's just something about the Midwest that you want every once in a while. But yeah, we'll be doing a lot of various activities, I'm sure.
Great. And tell me who's playing Elphaba and Glinda in this show.
Allison Luff is our Elphaba right now, a very talented young lady. She was on Broadway in Mamma Mia, Kathy Lee Gifford's most recent show, and Ghost. Very talented, dynamic performer, and brand new to Wicked. Actually, both of our leading ladies are brand new to Wicked. Jen Gambatese is our Glinda. She was Broadway's Tarzan, All Shook Up, Hairspray. Really great chemistry between the 2 of them. Rounding out the rest of our company is Kim Zimmer in the role of Madame Morrible, who a lot of audiences will know from TV. Brilliant, gifted actress. John Davidson from television as well, who is a big personality and is still a big personality and brings a lot to the Wizard. We have a very talented company, and I think there's nothing like live theater. Live theater performers are the hardest working people in the business, with the crew and everything. 8 shows a week is tough, there is no question. To do the same thing 8 times a week, make it look fresh every night, and we are so fortunate with this show to have the audiences that we have. I say if you walk away in a bad mood at the end of the night, there's something wrong with you, because it's a rock concert at Wicked every night. People just go crazy, and then to see the fans at the stage door and the kids and even the adults. This show speaks to is we are so lucky to have these jobs and be sitting on an experience like this, and that I can say I've worked on a show that will go down in musical theater history. It's pretty incredible.
That is true. And how many productions of Wicked are happening around the country?
Ooh, that's a good question. We are in rehearsal right now. Actually, today, this week, the United Kingdom tour opens. There's a tour in Auckland that's opening. They're in rehearsals right now in Mexico City for the Mexico City production. They go into rehearsals, I think, next week in Korea for the Korean production. And then there's one more. So we're getting back to like around 8 to 9. I think there will be 10 companies. The Broadway company celebrates its 10th anniversary in October. And I think we will have 10 companies worldwide again by the end of the 10th anniversary. So it's there's about 30 minutes on the 24-hour span of a Sunday that Wicked is not happening somewhere in the world. So it's crazy. When you say it's a worldwide cultural phenomena, the show is a worldwide cultural phenomena. And like I said, it's because it speaks to outsiders. It's a story of friendship. And even in these foreign countries where the Wizard of Oz is not a known entity, the show itself stands alone. And you don't need that Wizard of Oz reference. Obviously, it's great for, you know, the Act 2 and the little kind of innuendo, out-innuendo stuff that we play. But you don't need it. And it's really about the journey of these two people and the friendship that they share and the incredible score. And again, people say how I've been with the show for 5 years and I'm not sick of it. I really am not. There's always something to find and something deeper in the show that you can find. And again, walking away with reactions like that every night are crazy.
And what's your job primarily while you're here on the tour then?
Chief cook and bottle washer. I'm a therapist. I'm a mother. I'm the artistic eye for the show. I can be yelled at by 130 people at any given moment, on any given night. Actually, truly though, there are 5 of us in the building, the 3 stage managers and the 2 company managers, that we have to answer to just about everybody in the building. And there's 130 people backstage every performance of Wicked, between the cast, crew, and then also our local crew, the musicians. So that's a lot. I am principally responsible for the artistic integrity of the show, the way it looks, with our brilliant dance department, our dance captains, and also our musical director. We teach all the new people that come into the show. So anybody that goes through the show, we're teaching them. We have a very attentive creative team from New York with directors, associate directors, supervisors that come out and make sure it continues to look great. Talented crew, make sure the costumes are, you know, clean and ready to go, wigs, hair. Again, it takes every single person to make this happen, and I think that's what I do love about this job, is that yes, they can yell at me, but yes, we all are working toward a common goal. But it's not a normal job. And my favorite aspect of this job truly is walking out the stage door every night and knowing that's who I am.
Well, thank you very much. That was great, and I think our Broadway World and Minneapolis viewers will be really excited to hear all of this.
Great, come check us out. We're here for 6 weeks. We'd love to have you back, or come check us out for the first time.
And there are tickets available.
Oh yeah, Hennepin Theater Trust. No, Hennepin Theater Trust. It is Theater Trust. HennepinTheaterTrust.org. Check them out.